Hi everyone, this morning we're going to do a Numicon activity that's slightly different to the ones we've done before. Today we're going to make the 5 shape as many different ways as we can. So if I have the 5 shape up here, I could say that 5 plus 0 equals 5, or I could say 0 plus 5 equals 5. Okay? Now another way I could make this shape. How else could I make the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Well, I was thinking I could get my ones. So I have 1. I don't have my magnet, all of these magnetics of the blue tack might get in the way. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I can have 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 5. Now, is there another way that I can make the number 5? And yes, there is. There's lots of different ways. I could get my 4 and I could borrow one of these and make my number 5. 4 plus 1 makes 5, or I could do 1 plus 4 makes 5. Let's see if we can find another way to make the number 5. How about using my 2's? I could have 2 plus 2, and I'll borrow one of these with the blue tack. Can have 2 plus 2 plus 1 makes 5. And how about if I use my number 3? What do I need to make 5? I can borrow a 2. I can say 3 plus 2 makes 5, or I could say 2 plus 3 makes 5. Is there another way I could do it? There is. I could grab my 3 and I could get some 1s. I could say 3 plus 1 plus 1 makes 5. Or I could write 1 plus 3 plus 1 makes 5. Or even 1 plus 1 plus 3 makes 5. Can we think of any other way we can make the number 5? So we're trying to make this shape here. So we did our 4 plus 1 and our 3 plus 2, 2 plus 2 and 1. We could always do 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 makes 5. So there's lots of different ways, and if you don't have Numicon like me, that doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't make any difference. If I wanted to make my number 5, I could draw it. So it's like a square with 1 up on the right hand side. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I was to draw my number 4, it is the square. If I was to draw my number 3, again, it's a rectangle at the bottom and it comes up on the right hand side. Always like an L. We don't turn them around the other way. They're always like an L. So there's our 3. There's our 2, and there's our 1. Okay, so if you don't have Numicon, and I know some of us don't, and that's absolutely fine, what we can do is we can draw our shapes. Or you could get mom or dad to give you a hand. So if I wanted to do 4 plus 1, I would draw our 4 shape, and I would put our 1 shape on top. If I wanted to do our 3 plus 2, it's easier to put when the 5 has a shape on the right hand side, it's easier to put the even ones on the bottom. So I could do my 2 and my 3. I could do all my 1s. I could do my 2 with my 1s. So there's lots of different ways you can do it. So we just want to experiment with the number 5 and with our Numicon shapes. And don't worry, if you don't have them, draw them out. You can draw them out and cut them so that you can put them into the shape together, or you can just draw them out on a whiteboard or a chalkboard. And look at Miss Galvin's, they're not perfect, and that's absolutely fine. So have fun trying to make the number 5 as many ways as you can. Have a great day.